What is going on, you guys? Ninja here, and today I have you guys me a video talking about the intel cheats in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered campaign, and I also will be showing you guys all 30 locations for all of these throughout the game and throughout the missions and stuff like that. Now, the first thing that I actually want to address is the fact that you will need to collect all 30 of these to actually enable the cheats, so you will need to find all 30 throughout all of the missions, and I will say, it is somewhat difficult. You will need to complete the campaign for this, but at the same time, it's very fun, and once you actually, you complete the campaign, you will see that these intel cheats are actually pretty fun to use. Now, you guys are actually going to see some gameplay of it in the background. Now, I wanted to show you guys actually like the menu and how they all work and stuff like that. Like, there's some like, watermelon heads as enemies. There's lemons as grenades. There's almost infinite ammo. So it's like, these cheats are actually pretty handy if you guys actually want to rerun through the campaign again. Now, I want to briefly mention the fact of you will need to actually complete the majority of the COD 4 Remastered campaign before you can actually even touch any of these intel cheats. Now, like I said before, you can't collect 2 out of the 30 and use only like one of the cheats. You literally have to collect 30 out of 30 before you can even use any of these cheats, and also you can't even use any of these cheats up until like the last mission of the campaign, which you guys are watching in the gameplay right now. But like I said before, you can actually rerun through missions and use these cheats. So if you guys want to like rerun it through like veteran mode, something like that, and you can select the missions that you guys would like, then you can use these intel cheats throughout those missions. So these cheats can actually come in very handy if you guys are trying to play the campaign again, stuff like that. But you guys, that is pretty much gonna be it for the end of explaining the intel cheats. Now it's time to get into all the 30 locations for the intel cheats in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered campaign. Hope you guys do enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like, and also if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I spent a lot of time on making this video, so if you guys could just drop a like on the video and also comment on how you guys are actually liking these intel cheats and if you guys have actually used them before. That is gonna be it for the video. Thank you guys for all watching, and now it's time to get into the locations. So I want to give you guys a quick little tip here. If you actually pause the menu, look to the top right corner, you'll actually see the mission name, and in this case it says Crew Expendable, and right below the mission name will actually say 0 out of 2 in this case. And if you guys actually find the other two, which I'll actually be showing you guys, then it'll actually say 2 out of 2, and that just means there's no more intel to be found on that specific mission. So you guys just have to wait till the next mission to actually find more of the intel. But you guys, that is pretty much going to be for the explaining of how the intel cheats and all that stuff works. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Peace out. So the first piece of intel is actually on Crew Expendable. It's actually right in the beginning of the first ever mission for the campaign. You'll see this one drunk dude. You can shoot him, and then you'll actually see 2 other people on bunk beds. You can shoot those guys also, and you will then see the first piece of intel right on the computer desk right there. You can grab that, and that is 1 out of the 30. Now, the second piece of the intel is actually on the same exact mission, Crew Expendable. You will actually get the command to throw a flashbang. Once you throw that flashbang, you'll actually have to kill a few enemies, and once you actually reach the bottom of these stairs, you will then see a laptop, you could say, just chilling right there, and you can pick up that one for then your second piece of the 30 intel. For the third piece of the intel, you actually have to be on a brand new mission, which is Blackout. You kill these 2 enemies right here, then head towards the shed, and once you actually look inside of the shed, there'll be 2 enemies right there. Take out those 2 enemies. Once you go inside of the shed, look to the right side, and you will actually see a laptop. Now, first off, I want to say it says 1 out of 30. Ignore that. It technically is just 3 out of 30. I had to, just restart because my game crashed. For the fourth piece of the intel, you'll actually be on the same exact mission. This mission, you'll actually have to be using your night vision. Once you go inside with your night vision, you'll actually have to head towards these stairs. Once you go up those stairs, you'll actually see another enemy just kind of hanging right on the floor. Kill him, and once you actually kill him, just keep going straight, kill another guy, and then just look to your left and take another left, which then you will see a toilet. Now, next to that toilet is the fourth piece of the intel. For the fifth piece of the intel, it's actually on Charlie Don't Surf, which is a brand new mission. Now, somewhat in the beginning of this mission, you will have to actually breach a door. Now, once you breach that door, head towards the stairs, go down the stairs, and once you go down the stairs, you'll actually encounter with 3 enemies. Kill those 3 enemies, and also I want to mention there's actually 2 other TVs right down here, so there's one right there if you would like to shoot that for the different accomplishment. Obviously, I can maybe cover that in a further video, but that's one of the TVs. Also, once you take a left, you'll see another room right here, which also has another TV, and as well with the TV is the 5th piece of the intel. So piece number 6 and 7 are actually fairly close to each other. So for piece 6, you'll actually have to pass this red car. Once you pass this red car, actually take a right. Now once you take the right, you'll actually see a building way in the back corner. Go up to this building, which there's actually going to be a couple enemies in, which you'll actually have to kill. Now in this building, there'll actually be another TV, which if you guys want to shoot, you guys can do that. Like I said before, if you guys would like to see that video, I possibly could make that accomplishment video or like trophy video on the channel. But for right now, we're going to be focusing on the pieces. So for piece 6, we just grabbed. Now once you go down the stairs, you want to actually keep heading straight. Now actually this is like, you know, just advancing towards your mission. So keep going straight over this little highway right here, and once you go towards the highway, you'll actually see a little staircase to the right side of this street. Now once you see the staircase, go up the staircase. Now there's going to be about 4 enemies up here, which you guys will have to kill the 4 enemies, and right then and there you will see another TV and also our 7th piece to the intel. Now for the 8th piece of the intel, you actually have to be on a brand new mission, which is the blog. Now once you put on your night vision goggles, you'll actually want to head up the stairs. Once you go up the stairs, look to your right side, and you'll actually see a like little, you could say like green little lights across the hallways from each other. Now once you see all those lights, you'll actually have to see some enemies, which you'll need to kill. Now once you do all that, you'll actually want to head up a little bit, and then once you go a little bit up, you'll actually see that your teammates are going to be trying to kick down this door. Now once you kick down the door, go inside, you'll actually see a super bright like light. Now take off your gas mask, and then you'll actually see the 8th piece of the intel. Now for the 9th piece of the intel, it's actually on the same exact mission. Your team is actually going to take off a piece of the fence. Now once they actually do that, head inside of the fence. Now once you do that, go all the way straight up until you can, you know, take a left turn. Take a left, and once you actually take a left, you'll need to take somewhat of another left and then another left, if that makes sense. So it's somewhat of a circle. Now once you go to this corner, which will be next to like a banana case, you could say, you will see the piece of intel right in that corner, which is your 9th piece. So for the 10th piece of the intel, it's actually going to be on a brand new mission, which is the hunt. You're going to see that little water silo right there, and you're going to want to head towards the little building, go inside of the building. Once you go inside the building, you actually see the 10th piece of the intel just sitting right on the table. Now for the 11th piece of the intel, it's actually on the same exact mission. Throughout this mission, you'll see a bunch of greenhouses. Also, you'll see the enemy chopper right above you, kind of shining a light on you. Now throughout these greenhouses, you're going to have to actually kill a couple enemies, so you guys will have to kill some enemies. And in this gameplay, I just kind of killed them before I actually would show you guys. So once you actually do that, take a left, mantle over that little like wall. Once you do that, you'll actually take another left, and you'll see the little piece of intel right on the corner of the table. Now for piece 12, it'll actually be on a brand new mission, which is War Pig. Now a tank and also your teammates will be trying to, like, you know, take over the street, you could say. Once you're actually going up the street, you'll actually see a little house with like a hole taken out of the side of it. Once you do that, go up the stairs, and once you go up the stairs, you'll actually see 2 other enemies right in that room. Kill those 2 enemies, and once you kill the 2 enemies, you'll actually see the 12th piece of intel sitting right on the little dresser, and just pick it up, and there's the 12th piece. Now for the 13th piece, it's actually right in the same exact spot where the 12th one was. All you want to do is jump across the street. Once you go across the street, you'll have to head towards inside of the building. And once you actually get in this building, you actually have to kill a couple enemies, which I already did kill. Now once you do that, you'll actually want to head straight and then take a right into the first room, and that'll be your 13th piece of the intel. So for the 14th piece of the intel, you're actually be towards the end of the War Pig mission. Now once your teammates actually kick down that door, you want to head towards the stairs, go up the stairs, and once you actually go up these stairs, you're actually going to see a little intel piece sitting right on the bed, and it's going to be super easy to pick up, and that will be your 14th piece of intel. So for the 15th piece of the intel, you're actually going to be on a brand new mission, which is Shock and Awe. Now once you go inside of this building, you actually have to clear out a couple enemies. Now once you do that, you actually want to go up the stairs. Now once you go up the stairs, you're actually going to see a couple teammates here, and they're just shooting at the enemies. Now the 15th piece is just going to be sitting right in the corner. It's very easy to spot, and once you actually pick that up, you'll actually receive another trophy. So for the 16th piece, it's actually really close to the 15th piece. Just go down this building. Once you go down the building, head towards this building, go inside of the building, then go up the stairs and take a right. And this is where you actually killed a couple enemies inside of here with the RPD and stuff. And once you actually do that, you can actually see the 16th piece just sitting right under a little shelf. Now for the 17th piece, it's actually on a brand new mission, which is Safehouse. You'll actually see a little satellite receiver right here, and once you go inside of this house, which there is a lot of enemies in, you'll have to kill them all and go up the stairs, and in the middle room, you'll actually see the 17th piece on a dresser. Now for the 18th piece of intel, it's actually going to be right by this water tower. Now you're going to want to go inside of this house. Now I first want to say my Elgato actually crashed. That's why you guys aren't going to actually see me picking it up, but it's actually right on top of this table right here, right by the booths, and that is the 18th piece. So for the 19th piece of intel, it's actually going to be on a brand new mission, which is all Gillied up. You're going to want to kill that enemy in the top of the church. Then you're going to want to kill this person on the ground. Now once you do that, you're going to want to advance towards the church. Once you do that, you'll actually see a little bit of a door. Go inside of the door and you'll actually be inside of the church. Keep going straight. You'll see a ladder. Go up the ladder and you'll actually see the 19th piece of the intel exactly where you killed the person, right on top of the church. Now for the 20th piece of the intel, it's actually on the same exact mission. You're actually going to see 3 enemies right here, and also I want to actually include that if you actually go throughout this mission being stealthy, you'll actually receive another trophy. So that is exactly what I'm doing right here, and I'll actually show you guys kind of like a method that I took. Kill these 2 enemies right here, and then kill the person that's actually sleeping. Kill him, and you'll actually see the 20th intel piece right there. Now for the 21st piece of the intel, you're actually going to want to kill this dude on the same exact mission, right on the top of the stairs. Now once you do that, you're actually going to want to advance towards the stairs. Now in this mission, they're actually going to want you to go right through this window right there, but you're actually going to want to keep going straight, go up these stairs all the way up to the top, and once you go to the top, you'll actually see the 21st piece of the intel. Now for the 22nd piece of the intel, you're actually going to be on a brand new mission, which is 1 shot, 1 kill. Macmillan actually gets shot, which then you're going to have to carry him. Now once you do that, you're actually going to go inside of the, like a little bit of like an apartment complex. Now once you do that, you're going to actually go outside. Once you go outside, look to the right, you'll see a ladder. Go up the ladder, and then you're going to go up these stairs, which then you'll see the 22nd piece of the intel. Now for the 23rd piece of the intel, you're actually going to be on the same exact mission. You're going to put Macmillan right by the Ferris wheel. Now once you do that, a bunch of enemies will start rushing you, and actually this door will open and you will actually pick up the 23rd piece. For the 24th piece of the intel, you're actually going to be on a brand new mission, which is Sins of a Father. You're going to see this type of like a diner, you could say. Now you're going to want to go inside of the diner, and you're going to want to actually clear out the enemies or just remaining enemies inside of the diner. Once you do that, it'll actually be right on the booth to the left of the diner once you actually go inside of the entrance. Now for the 25th piece of the intel, you're actually going to be on the same exact mission. Someone starts running away from you, which he then runs inside of this town. Now once you actually go inside of the town, you'll actually see a building with like some red writing on it. Now across the street, you'll actually see a stairs, which will have a couple enemies in, which you actually have to kill. Now once you do that, you'll actually see the 25th piece of the intel just sitting right on the table. For the 26th piece of the intel, you're actually going to be on Ultimatum. Now, once you're actually on this mission, you're actually going to have to clear out a lot of enemies around here. Now, once you do that, you're actually going to want to go inside of this little building here, take a right, and once you do that, you're going to want to go inside of this little room and grab the 26th piece. Now for the 27th piece, it's actually on a brand new mission, which is all in. You're going to want to blow up this tank. Then once you blow up the tank, you're going to have to kill some enemies right around this red building. Now once you keep going straight, once you see that red building, take a right. Now once you take a right, take another left. And once you do that, keep going straight, and you'll actually see the 27th piece as well as with an RPD sitting right here. Now for the 28th mission, you're going to be on the same exact mission, which is all in. You're going to want to blow up 2 tanks. Now once you actually blow up those 2 tanks, there's going to be a couple like little huts, you could say. I don't know exactly what they're called, but this one to the right, you're going to want to see and go inside of. And once you do that, you'll see the 28th piece of intel just sitting to the right on the floor. So the final 2 pieces of the intel is actually going to be on one of the last missions, which is no fighting in the war room. Now once you come from the ceiling rafters, you're going to want to come here, keep going straight. Now once you go straight, you're going to take a right, and once you take a right, you're going to see a couple rooms to the left, but just ignore it. Keep going straight, and you'll actually be like the 4th room on the left, if you would want to say. And once you do that, you'll actually see a body sitting right on this table, and once you do that, you'll actually see the 29th piece of intel just sitting right on this table. So for the 30th and final piece of the intel, you're actually going to be on the same exact mission. Now, once you throw a C4 on this wall, you're actually going to breach the wall. Once you go inside of this little room right here, you're actually going to see a lot of enemies as well as with some teammates. So make sure you don't shoot teammates like I almost did in this clip right here. So just clear out this room fully, go up this little stairs. Once you go up the stairs, just, you know, completely kill every single person inside of here. Once you do that, you'll see some teammates here. Run past your teammates and you'll actually see the 30th and final piece of the intel, and it'll actually get a trophy included as well as with the intel cheats finally enabled. That's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like, and also if you guys are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. Peace out, you guys.